Have you ever pondered how your interactions with public administration could be made more efficient, transparent, and accessible? Welcome to the era of e-governance, a digital revolution that's transforming how public administration functions. E-governance, or electronic governance, is the application of information and communication technology for delivering government services. It's not just about digitizing paperwork or moving services online. E-governance is a powerful tool that has the potential to redefine the very dynamics of public administration. Imagine a scenario where every government process, from filing taxes to applying for a passport, is streamlined and accessible at the touch of a button, where the frustrating delays and bureaucratic red tape are replaced by a smooth, efficient system that values your time. That's the promise of e-governance. But efficiency is just one side of the coin. E-governance also brings in a new level of transparency. It's a system where every process is trackable, every decision is accountable, and corruption finds no dark corners to hide. It's a world where public funds are audited in real time, and you can see exactly where your tax dollars are going. Moreover, e-governance is about accessibility. It's about bringing public administration to every citizen's fingertips, regardless of their location or socioeconomic status. It's about bridging the digital divide and empowering citizens to participate in the democratic process in ways they never could before. E-governance can transform public administration from a slow, opaque, and often frustrating system into a fast, transparent, and user-friendly service. It can foster citizen participation and make democracy more direct and more meaningful. But here's the catch. The potential benefits of e-governance are immense, but so are the challenges. It requires a paradigm shift in how we think about governance and public administration. It requires significant investments in digital infrastructure, cybersecurity, and most importantly, in digital literacy. Now you might be wondering, is this just a theoretical concept, or has e-governance been successfully implemented somewhere? Stay tuned as we explore the real-world examples of e-governance and how it's changing the face of public administration around the world. Well, let me introduce you to a small European country that is a global leader in e-governance, Estonia. Nestled on the Baltic Sea, Estonia might be small in size, but it is colossal when it comes to digital innovation. The transformation of its public administration through e-governance is a fascinating tale of technological progress. Just imagine, after regaining independence from the Soviet Union in the early 90s, Estonia was a country with an outdated infrastructure and an economy in shambles. But instead of dwelling on the past, the country looked forward, deciding to leapfrog into the future. One of the first and most revolutionary steps Estonia took was to establish a digital identity for every citizen. This digital identity is more than just an online avatar. It's a legally recognized form of identification that allows Estonians to access public services, sign documents, and even start a company online. Imagine the convenience of doing all these things from the comfort of your own home or office, without the need to wait in line at a government office. But Estonia didn't stop there. The country also launched the e-residency program, a first-of-its-kind initiative that allows anyone, regardless of nationality or location, to start and operate a business in Estonia digitally. This program has turned Estonia into a hub for digital nomads and entrepreneurs around the world. And then there's online voting. Estonia became the first country in the world to implement nationwide online voting for parliamentary elections back in 2005. This has not only made voting more convenient, but has also increased citizen participation in the democratic process. So, what has been the impact of these initiatives? Well, for starters, efficiency has skyrocketed. With digital services available around the clock, citizens can interact with the government on their own schedule. This has significantly reduced bureaucracy and made public services more accessible. Transparency has also improved. With all transactions and interactions recorded digitally, corruption and fraud have become much harder to hide. This has bolstered trust in the government and improved the overall quality of governance. And let's not forget about citizen participation. By making it easier for people to engage with the government, Estonia has fostered a more inclusive and participatory democracy. This is a crucial aspect of e-governance that often gets overlooked, but is vital for building a strong and vibrant society. In just a few decades, Estonia has transformed itself from a post-Soviet state with a struggling economy into a digital powerhouse. It's a testament to what can be achieved with a clear vision, strong leadership, and a commitment to innovation. Estonia's e-governance model has indeed set a benchmark for the rest of the world. It's a shining example of how technology can be harnessed to improve public administration and enhance the relationship between the government and its citizens. So, what made Estonia's e-governance initiative so successful? The answer lies in the key features of successful e-governance. Let's delve into these features one by one. First on the list is a robust digital infrastructure. This infrastructure has to be reliable, fast, and accessible to everyone. It's the highway that connects the government to its people. Without it, all the digital services, no matter how innovative they are, will fail to reach the citizens. Next, we cannot overlook the importance of strong cybersecurity measures. Estonia has been at the forefront of cybersecurity, ensuring that citizens' data is protected from potential threats. This builds trust and confidence among the people, essential elements for the success of any e-governance initiative. Thirdly, a comprehensive legal framework is crucial. In Estonia's case, they have a clear and comprehensive legal framework that guides their e-governance initiative. Also, citizen education and engagement cannot be underplayed. Estonia has done a fantastic job in educating its citizens about the benefits of digital services and how to use them. This has led to high citizen engagement, another key feature of successful e-governance. Last but not least, e-governance is a process, and like any process, it requires constant monitoring, evaluation, and improvements. Estonia has been able to adapt to the changing needs of its citizens and the evolving digital landscape, making their e-governance initiative a success story. Estonia's success story shows that e-governance is not just about technology, but also about policy, people, and process. Now that we've uncovered the key features of successful e-governance, let's look at what the future holds for public administration in the next segment. So, what does this mean for the future of public administration? E-governance isn't just a trend, it's an inevitable evolution in the way public administration functions. As we move further into the 21st century, the potential of e-governance to shape the future of public administration is immense. Imagine a world where government processes are streamlined, cutting through the red tape. A world where public services are delivered in real time, with the click of a mouse or a tap on a screen, and transparency is the norm, not the exception. This is the promise of e-governance. But along with these opportunities, there are also significant challenges. The digital divide, for instance, is a major hurdle. Not everyone has access to the internet or the skills to use digital services. Addressing this issue is crucial to ensure that e-governance doesn't exacerbate social inequalities. And then there's the issue of data security and privacy. As governments gather more digital data, they become attractive targets for hackers. Ensuring the security of this data is a paramount concern and a challenge that will only grow in the future. Implementing e-governance globally is no small task. It requires significant investment in infrastructure, training, and policy development. But it's a task that can't be undertaken by individual countries in isolation. International cooperation is key. Countries that have successfully implemented e-governance, like Estonia, can share their experiences and best practices. International organizations can provide platforms for this kind of knowledge exchange and help to promote standards and frameworks for e-governance. The road to e-governance is not without its bumps, but the potential benefits are too great to ignore. It's a journey that demands our attention, our effort, and most importantly, our cooperation. E-governance has the potential to revolutionize public administration, making it more efficient, transparent, and citizen-friendly. And that, dear friends, is a future worth striving for. To sum up, we've discussed the transformative power of e-governance in reshaping public administration. We've seen how it can streamline processes, increase transparency, and foster citizen engagement, making government more effective and accountable. We took a close look at Estonia, a shining example of e-governance in action. This tiny Baltic nation has leveraged digital technology to provide seamless public services, demonstrating the tangible benefits of this innovative approach. We also outlined the key features of successful e-governance, including robust IT infrastructure, clear legal frameworks, and a commitment to digital literacy. These elements, when combined, create a conducive environment for e-governance to thrive. Finally, we peered into the future, envisioning a world where public administration is thoroughly digitalized, breaking down barriers and creating a more inclusive society. It's clear that the future of public administration lies in embracing e-governance. Are we ready for the challenge?